What is going on, everybody? Welcome to Season 2, Episode 2 of Anybody Can Cook, the show where we prove to you that just because you're an average chef doesn't mean you can't make some bomb food. My name is Evan.
My name is Joe. All right, so this week's episode is kind of special. It's a little unique. We have made spicy sausage sauteed with veggies.
Super low carb awesomeness.
All right, this is homemade, meaning it came from our background and just our knowledge from previous meals that we've made.
Let's show them how to make it.
Let's do it.
Cool. So today we're going to be making a quick, light, low-carb dinner. It's going to be sausage, it's going to be veggies, and that is going to be it. Super low-carb, minus the bit of butter we're going to use, and yeah, should be good. So first what we're going to do is we're going to chop up the sausage, like so. Nice little nuggets of sausage.
For this specific dinner, we're using the smoked sausage by Hillshire Farms.
Yep.
They have a ton of different options, so if you're looking for something spicy or plain, depending on your taste.
Since we have peppers and we're using spices in it, it's gonna get spicy, but we don't want it to be like, you know, crazy. So we're gonna use this nice smoked sausage. Step 2 is cutting up the peppers. Joe is doing a fine job slicing and dicing. Oh. We have our sausage over there. We have our peppers here. They're about to enter this pan and make a fantastic meal alongside some onions and spices.
Yeah.
Ooh, I can smell those peppers already.
Yeah.
Let's go. All right, so now we're ready for the gauntlet. Here we go. First,
gauntlet.
we gotta add the butter in there, get a nice base. The only really unhealthy thing about this whole meal is gonna be the butter getting in there. Let it melt down, try to cover all the edges, cover every surface with buttery goodness. Now that that's set, take big chunks of sausage, drop it on in. More big chunks of sausage. Drop it on in. Again, if you don't want to use the butter, we like the butter for the extra flavor. You can always use olive oil, a little bit healthier for you. But we're growing boys. We like a little cardiovascular struggles when we're older.
I like a good hearty meal.
That's right.
It's all about the flavor and the soul.
So we're gonna let these cook for like 2 to 3 minutes. Get a nice base going. Let all the butter get absorbed into those nice juicy sausages. And then we go ahead and add the spices. Then we go and add the peppers and the onions, and then the flavor town comes in it. First, we want a nice base. Make sure these sausages are nice and cooked and amazing. All right, so now we're gonna add some spices to it. First, we're gonna add a little heat with the crushed red pepper. A fan favorite for Joe and I. Pretty much add this to friggin' everything.
Can't go wrong.
Yeah. Not too much because we're gonna have peppers as well. We want some garlic powder. Another staple for Joe and Evan's master for cooking. Actually, not too much chili powder. Again, because we want the peppers to stick out, and we don't really. The sausage is already pretty flavorful as is.
Yeah.
And last but not least, some Cajun seasoning. It's going to go great with the peppers as well.
Oh yeah.
All right. Now we just blend it all in. Make sure everything is beautifully covered. And you can smell the spices already coming off of this thing. Smells bomb already. We haven't even gotten to the main ingredient, the peppers. The sausages are starting to brown, very good sign. Absorbing all those fantastic colors. The key here is just to keep stirring it. Make sure you mix everything around with each other in perfect harmony.
Yeah, you want to be proactive there. You can get some burnt pieces if you let it sit on the stove by itself.
Exactly. So some of the pieces are starting to turn brown. It's perfect. We're going to go ahead and add in the pepper right on top. And if you thought it smelled good before,
Woohoo!
just you wait.
Oh my goodness.
I'll scrap the pepper left on the cutting board. It's not allowed. Oh, we have a
Runaway pepper.
runaway pepper. Oh,
Huh? We need a bigger pan. 2 big boys. We're gonna have to up our game.
I know. Ooh. You smell those peppers cooking?
Oh yeah. Oh. Mmm. This is one of those meals, all the flavors come together in each bite. Oh. Look at all that in there. We'll be right back.
Yes. Alright, so we just managed to put down that mighty meal. There's no carbs, but there's a lot of meat in there, so,
Oh yeah.
so we're struggling right now. But, as always, we go over the 3 things we go over every single episode. How did it taste, the cost, and how easy it was to make. So, first off was the taste. Joseph, do you have, on a scale of 1 to 10, 1 being disgusting, never want to eat it again, 10 being out of this world amazing, you want to eat it all the time, where would you put this meal?
So it's kind of a trick question with me because this is kind of a staple in the food that I make on a monthly, quarterly basis. So this, I don't know, I like it a lot, obviously, since I cook it quite often. I'll give it a 6 out of 10. Definitely not my favorite, but honestly, you can't go wrong with it. I would easily eat it once a week.
For sure.
Very cheap too. I guess we'll get into that a little bit later with more detail.
Yeah.
But I enjoyed it. You get all the spices, you get the pepper, you get the onion, and you get the meat all in every bite. So can't go wrong. What were you thinking?
Yeah, I was thinking the exact same thing. If I can just add, like, the one thing that I thought was maybe missing from it, maybe a little bit more spices. It had some heat to it, but definitely we could have made it. We stepped it up a little. Because we're from Arizona, right? So we're not from Arizona. We now exist in Arizona. We've grown accustomed to actual real hot things. So I feel like that's where some of the extra points could have been awarded.
Yeah, we most definitely could have made it a little bit spicier.
All right, so number 2 is the cost for it. Once again, it's a little backwards, but 1 is dirt cheap and 10 is out of this world expensive. Joseph, where would you put the cost of this one?
Cost. So super economical, super easy on your wallet.
Yep.
I think it literally costs like $3 each, give or take.
Yeah, literally.
And I could have made 2 meals myself out of it.
That was easily 4 meals, easily.
Yeah. So I don't know if I would give it a 1. That might have ramen set aside for itself.
It's true.
Because that's like, it costs nothing. I would give it a solid 2 though. Super, super economical.
Yes, easily $3 a piece, dirt cheap.
Great meal for a college student. That's actually where the idea originated from. A good friend that I lived with back in college showed me this, so I've been cooking it ever since.
Solid, solid. All right, number 3 is how easy it was to make.
Yeah.
1 is super easy, no problem whatsoever. 10 is gourmet chef. You need to do all kinds of crazy stuff in order to get this contraption to work out for you. Joe, where would you put that?
It's a good question. I'm gonna turn this around on you.
Oh, okay.
So you tackle this, let me know what you think.
Yeah, so this was actually extremely easy to make. The only real chopping we had to do was for the sausage and the peppers. That took about 5 minutes, if that. And then it's just simply just throwing stuff in the pan and putting spices on it and keeping everything mixing around. It took us about 10-15 minutes to make the whole dish. Super simple. I would easily give this a 3 out of 10 as far as difficulty.
Yeah, I like that. It's like the perfect meal for a beginner chef,
Yep.
so to say.
A cheap, poor beginner chef, this is your dreamland right here.
Yep, get your start, give it a go. You might mess up, work with the different spices. You'll figure out what works for you.
Absolutely.
But with this being so low cost, you can't go wrong. You can just retry it if you need to.
Yep. All right, that is our show. We are Anybody Can Cook, the show where we prove to you guys just because you're an average chef doesn't mean you can't make some awesome food. My name is Evan.
My name is Joe.
And we will see y'all next time.
Later, y'all.
Peace.